Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the process of refrigeration system is the same as the process in the air conditioning. Therefore, the process of air conditioning or refrigeration cycle starts from the compressor, where cold refrigerant, its temperature and pressure is increased to remove the air molecules. Now from the compressor, the refrigerant is pushed to the condenser, where three things take place at the same time. One, there is change of state. Two, there is subcooling and heat rejection. That is why normally when you touch the condenser coils, you realize there is some heat, meaning that is the heat that has been removed from the refrigerant. Now, from the condenser, the refrigerant moves the expansion valve. The expansion valve is the metering device that measures the amount of refrigerant that is supposed to enter the evaporator. Now, while at the expansion valve, there is complete rejection in both heat and in both temperature and pressure, as the refrigerant is preparing to enter the evaporator, where its effect is required. Therefore, in some other cases, or in most cases, you will realize that the suction line is bigger than the discharge. The reason is simple, because in the suction line, the refrigerant has low pressure and temperature, which means its density is also smaller. Therefore, it requires that big diameter of the line in order to maintain the mass flow rate. And in that way, it also maintains, or it prevents the velocity, the excessive velocity in the system. Now, in most cases, the air conditioning system does two things, or air conditioning does two things. There is both heating and cooling. That is why it is called a HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Here in Africa, air conditioning system does only one thing, that is cooling, because of the geography we have in Africa. But in European countries, air conditioning system does two things, that is heating and then cooling. Now, how does the heating or heat achieved in the air conditioning system? Air conditioning system has got what they call the reverse valve. Now, when the valve is reversed, now the outdoor unit becomes the outdoor, and the outdoor becomes the indoor. What am I meaning? In normal condition, you realize that the indoor unit gives out cold air, while the outdoor unit gives out the heat from the room. Therefore, once the valve is reversed, the outdoor unit gives out the coldness, while the indoor unit gives out the heat. Therefore, the person inside will have to experience the heat, and that is all about air conditioning. For now, we shall head on next time with Omboklos now saying